Mushrooms enhance many dishes. However, if you are to get the best out of them, they must be properly dressed and prepared. Here's how to do it. Mushrooms are fresh if they are firm, dry, and not at all slimy. To dress mushrooms, you need a soft kitchen brush, some kitchen paper, and a knife with a small blade. Before we cook or preserve mushrooms, we must clean them thoroughly. However, for this we do not use water. If we do, the mushrooms will absorb the water and lose flavour. Instead, we remove dirt carefully with the brush or kitchen paper. We can now prepare the cleaned mushrooms for cooking. For this, we cut out any bruised parts and remove any dry stalk ends. There are various ways of cutting mushrooms. They can, for example, be diced, small, or halved. Today, we are slicing them finely and evenly. For this, we use the claw grip, where we angle the fingertips inwards. That way, the knife can be guided more accurately and we do not run the risk of cutting ourselves. Now, we can fry, stew, or bake and serve our mushrooms. Our tip: some mushrooms, amongst them the popular champignons, can also be eaten raw, for example, in salads or in a carpaccio. If we do not use our mushrooms straight away, we can preserve them in various ways. One way is to freeze them. For this, we likewise remove any dirt and soft bits and then put them into a freezer bag, which we then tightly seal. Frozen mushrooms will keep for about 6 months and can be used straight away after defrosting. Another way is to dry the mushrooms. For example, king oyster mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms are particularly well suited for this. After cleaning, we slice the mushrooms thinly. The important thing to remember here is, the thinner the slices, the faster they will dry. To dry the mushrooms, we spread them out on a baking sheet lined with baking parchment and leave them in a warm place for several days. Alternatively, we can dry the mushrooms in the oven at 50 degrees Celsius and fan for some 2 to 3 hours. We put the dried mushrooms in a tightly sealable jar. They can be stored for up to 2 years. Enjoy cooking your mushrooms, for example, in a tasty mushroom stew with pasta or in a mushroom sauce with a steak.